Well, happy February, everyone, and welcome to the Communication Show. Our theme for 2026 is mission-driven, fuel your passion. Now, think about what mission-driven means. Mission-driven, we fulfill the mission that Harlan Stonecipher set out on over 50 years ago when we empower our members with our legal services, with our identity theft services, talking to small business owners. When we help people have the peace of mind through our products, through our services, that's when we fulfill the mission that we're on for equal access to every single person in North America. And then when you think about fueling your passion, what is it in your life that the LegalShield business can fuel for you? Maybe building a LegalShield business is your passion. Maybe team building and helping other people achieve their goals is your passion. Maybe leadership development is your passion. But maybe there's other passions in your life, whether it's, through a nonprofit, through your church, through other social organizations, maybe spending more time with your family, going on a trip, whatever it is that is your passion. LegalShield can fuel that passion when you go out and help people fulfill our mission of empowering every single person in North America with our services. That's why those two go hand in hand. That's why it's our theme for 2026. And February is a big month. First of all, we are just 2.5 months away. We are almost there to our 2026 International Convention in New Orleans. The first time we've ever been to New Orleans for an international convention. Last year, we had a great turnout. We expect it to be even bigger in 2026 with all the growth that's happening. But time is running out to get your tickets at the discounted rate. So make sure if you're not registered, you do that now. Get your hotel room booked now. I know when I attended my first convention in 1997, it changed everything for me. My first year in the business, I was going through all of the motions. I thought I had a really strong belief in our services, in our company, in our mission. And I did have a strong belief my first year. But when I went to the convention, it just was life-changing, eye-opening, because it took my belief to where I thought it was a high level to another stratosphere. And that's what enabled me to go executive director the next year, was that belief. We say that, sales is a transference of belief. Well, take the word sales out of it and just say that, team building is a transference of belief. Sharing our membership with others is a transfer of belief. Helping people get started right is a transfer of belief. Attaining the rings is a transfer of belief. So when your belief is at another level, your business goes to another level, which is why you want to get registered for the convention right now. Now, also, we have some incentives that are ending in February. All of our trip incentives are ending in February. So whether you're on the leaderboards, through the network leaderboards, through recruiting and building and team building and personal premium, whether you're on the full service leaderboard, pay attention to where you are right now and make a run on that leaderboard. And also, if you're further down below, don't get discouraged, because every year I see people make huge leaps on the leaderboard where they weren't even in contention, and then all of a sudden they're going on the trips. And there may be some people that are in front of you that maybe can't go on the trip because of a retention issue or other things that may happen, and you can leapfrog and go on the trip. So see where you are on the leaderboards and make sure that you're focused on making February a phenomenal month in your business. Now remember, number one, February is a short month, only 28 days. On top of that, February ends on a weekend, on a Saturday, which means that it's an even shorter month because you only have till the 27th on that Friday for any kind of reinstatements or anything that requires manual entry. So pay attention to the end of month deadlines. Every month in our mid-month newsletter, we send out those end of month deadlines, but 5 p.m. Central Time is generally the deadline for end of month for processing any kind of reinstated associate or reinstated membership. Again, things that take manual entry. If they've never been in the system before and they go through what we call the happy path, you have until midnight Central Time on Saturday, February 28th. But you have a short month and it ends on a weekend. So start fast. That's why it's so important to get off to a fast start this month in February, so you take advantage of every single day that you have. Get PC qualified early and get qualified early so you can knock that out and focus on helping your team. So talking about helping and focusing on your team, we're going to start today's show by recognizing our fast start qualifiers, our new senior associates, and our new managers. So I'm going to turn it over for recognition as we kick off today's communication show.
Hello there. We are Mel and Monique Roberson from Chicago,
the Senior Regional Vice Presidents of the mighty Midwest and illustrious Eastern Canada and Millionaire Club members inside of LegalShield.
Now, if you know me, you know I love to celebrate.
She does.
So this segment is all about those individuals who have reached a major milestone within their LegalShield business and got a big bonus check on top of their commissions.
So we're talking about recognizing those of you that have fast start qualified and made it to the manager level. Now, to fast start qualify, all you have to do within your first 30 days of being in the business is recruit one person and write 3 memberships. One person and 3 memberships. That's it. Simple to do. Or if you don't recruit somebody, then you just have to write 5 total brand new memberships and you'll fast start qualify because you've taken that class and you'll get a $200 bonus on top of your commissions and overrides.
Well, but what if they want to keep going and get an even bigger bonus check?
The manager level is the next level. We call that our core rank, where you can get a $400 bonus. So all you need to go manager is 3 frontline recruits and a total of $300 in organizational premium. Now, guess what? What you did to fast start qualify, those 3 memberships you wrote or those 5 memberships you wrote, those count towards your manager premium as well. So listen, you and the 3 people you recruited, whether you write 300 collectively or however it works out, 300 in premium, 3 recruits, manager bonus, an additional $400.
What?
That's $600 in bonuses that you can get in your first 45 days of being in the business. But why take 45 days when you can do it in 4 to 5 days?
Quick, honey. Yes. This is the part where we get to celebrate. So it's time to light up that chat, text them, call them, email them, let them know how proud you are of them, because this is how you kick off your LegalShield business.
Let's go.
Hello, LegalShield family. This is Nola Fennessy coming to you from snowy Portland, Maine. I am privileged today to be able to congratulate and welcome our newest senior directors and above with LegalShield. So for the month of January, these folks went out and created enough premium and enough team members producing premium to reach our bonus levels. So congratulations in the chat. Give some nice shout outs. Congratulations and welcome to all our newest senior directors and above.
Hi, my name is Dr. Diane Gonigan. I am a retired manager from the health insurance industry and currently serve as a professor for several post-secondary educational colleges and universities throughout the country. With the current instability of the educational system, I was looking for some new direction on how to help my family become financially free. And as a result of sharing my concern with my good friend Dana James, she introduced me to LegalShield. I watched the video, I participated in the Zoom, and thank goodness I was able to qualify as senior associate and the Performance Club bonus all within 24 hours. I am so grateful that Dana took the opportunity to share this with me so that I can now share this with others. Thank you so much, LegalShield. I can't wait to continue to share this information and help others become financially free as well. Thank you.
What's up, LegalShield family? My name is Ramon Faza. I just hit manager and I did it fast within a week because I'm locked in and committed to this business. But this isn't the finish line. It's literally just the foundation. My next target is senior manager. Then I'm going to go for director, and not just for the title, but really to lead by example and to show others watching this video that it can be done. When you're following in the leadership of a 50-plus-year-old company who's produced thousands of leaders earning residual income and 6- and 7-figure earners like Brian Carruthers, who's a top producer in this entire company, who inspired Melissa Collins, who's shattering records all across LegalShield, and my mentor, my personal mentor, Sean Hull, who literally wrote the book on residual income, earning residual income, and multiple streams of income. And it's a national bestseller. So when you're following in those kind of footsteps, I guess that kind of motivates you a little bit. So I was fortunate to have mentors. So all of us have mentors and coaches who brought them into this business. Follow their leadership. And basically, if you follow, what successful people in front of you have done, we can all have success. But the secret I'm learning is really basic. Duplicate yourself. That's all we're trying to do is duplicate leaders, do the basics every day, teach others to do the same, and build real legs. And your business will continue to build without you one day. And that's the goal we're all trying to achieve. And don't quit on yourself. The biggest thing I could say is don't quit. Most people are literally one decision and a few weeks of consistency away from a breakthrough in their business. They just quit way too soon. Let's stick with something. Set a goal, lock in, and duplicate. Let's win together. Let's go, guys. Let's do it.
After attending one of LegalShield's conferences, I looked at it and I said, this is something that I will be able to utilize to be able to give back into the community as well for any type of legal representation, if they need a will written, any documentations that they may need to be reviewed or anything like that, or just the fact of having 24/7 legal representation, the lawyer pretty much on hand to handle any situation or problem or circumstances that we may come up against. So LegalShields is an amazing tool, resource to be able to utilize it for whatever you're looking for it to do, either in small businesses or just having it for your family and for your friends. So I would promote and I would definitely encourage everyone to go out there and get yourself protected so that you are able to utilize this service and see the full benefits of it all. Thank you, LegalShields, for your services.
Hey, LegalShield family. I just got moved up to senior manager. I got 4 kids and a wife at home, and this has been a great opportunity to provide for them. I've been building a team. I've built a schedule out. I've been recruiting twice a day. I run recruiting calls noon and 4 p.m. and this opportunity is great. And finding a product that makes so much sense for people for a long-term protection is so cool. So really excited about this, excited to move on, trying to get to that executive director by the end of the month. I think it's possible. It's a great incentivization schedule. Need to keep it that way because otherwise I can't pay the bills. So excited to keep grinding and move on up.
Hello everyone, my name is Dana James and my background is in human resources. I love what I did because I was able to help employees realize their hopes and their dreams through their careers. But in the seat that I was in, I actually were able to see layoffs and reorganizations. I saw companies change from being employee focused to just money driven. And I just did not want to do that. And so I realized I needed to have more control of my income. And so I was very happy and excited when my friends, the Robersons, introduced me to LegalShield. I followed instructions, invited people to see what I saw. And within 24 hours, I earned the level of manager. I am now a part of the Performance Club as well, and I look forward to moving in a direction where I can help more and more people on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. I'm registered for our next regional in February, and I also am registered to attend our international convention in New Orleans. Thank you, LegalShield.
Hi everyone, I'm April Landon and I'm so excited to be a part of today's communication show. I want to take a moment to recognize and celebrate something that truly matters in this business, Performance Club. Performance Club is not just about bonuses. It represents consistency, commitment, and leadership. It's showing up month after month, doing the work and building something that lasts. So first, I want to congratulate our first-time Performance Club bonus qualifiers. This is a huge milestone and you should be very proud of yourselves. You proved to yourself that the system works when you work it. And next to those hitting Performance Club milestones, congratulations, your continued discipline and consistency set the standards for your teams and organizations. You're the example others are following. And finally, I want to recognize our Performance Club upline matching bonus earners. This achievement reflects true leadership. It means you're developing people, helping others win, and creating momentum beyond yourselves. Each and every one of you being recognized today is proof that Performance Club is more than a goal, it's a culture. So from the bottom of my heart, congratulations to each and every one of you. Keep building, keep leading, and keep showing others what's possible. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of today's celebration, and congratulations again to all Performance Club achievers.
LegalShield family, the Prospect by LegalShield mobile app is your main customer relationship management or CRM tool, allowing you to easily manage your contact lists and videos and resources and track engagement with the content that you share with your prospects. If you haven't already installed the Prospect app, you can do so by searching the App or Google Play Store for the Prospect by LegalShield app, or by simply using the QR codes here on the screen. Today, I'm excited to announce that we're officially launching the new Pulse feature in the Prospect app. This is a brand new feature that will help you take your customer relationship skills to the next level. The customer relationship journey doesn't end after a member signs up, and having actionable touch points with your members right in your Prospect app helps you manage your time effectively while you focus on continuing those relationships. Pulse provides you with 2 actionable lists. First, it provides you a list of your new members and associates. And second, it provides you with a list of your members who are in pre-cancel. These actionable lists allow you to stay organized, schedule follow-ups, while also providing you with easy-to-use curated messaging and a robust set of resources that you can share. Let's watch this short tutorial so you have all the information you need to start using this new feature today.
In this video, we're going to teach you how to use a brand new feature called Pulse that is part of the Prospect by LegalShield app. You'll find Pulse at the very bottom right under the More section. Go down and you'll just tap on Pulse. That will then take you to this dashboard. What Pulse basically is it will send you important insights and updates in the form of both a push notification, and it will actually create a task for important updates related to both members and associates on your team. You'll receive important updates such as members that might be in pre-cancel status, new enrollments happen within your business. Now let's go through each of these categories. I also want to point out that as a new update happens or a new alert happens within Pulse, it'll actually create a task for you to complete. You'll notice that I've got a couple of new people that have enrolled. I also have a couple of members that are in a pre-cancel status. You'll also find that those will also live in the categories above. You've got the members in pre-cancel, new enrollments, completed, which basically are reach outs that I've done through Pulse. You'll see a history there. Let's dive into each of these. Let's go into members in pre-cancel. This is going to show this into 2 separate categories. You're going to see members that are in pre-cancel within day 5, as well as pre-cancel within day 30. If you go into one of these, I'll go into Tara, for example. This is going to let me go here. I know that she's within 5 days, and I can go through now and select follow-up. Follow-up will allow me to reach out to this individual. You'll also notice that there is a pre-written message that's meant for me to be able to better support this individual. And I can use that, or I can create my own. You do have the ability to choose a templated message right below that field that you'll see all the copy that's there for you. If you want to make your own, you can do that by click on that button there, and that will allow you to go and actually create a new templated message. Now that templated message, you can name it, you can list the subject, and you can write the message that you would want, and that will be saved for you to be able to use within each of the respective categories that you use within Pulse. So if you've got a reach out that you want to do for pre-cancel day 5 or a reach out for pre-cancel day 30, those templated messages will be not only provided to you, but you can customize and edit it, make it your own. So, and again, this is ideal because it's going to help you keep tabs on those members that are in that pre-cancel stage and be able to follow up with them in a timely manner. Let's look at new enrollments. You'll see that this new enrollments is basically going to give you insights into the recent new team members that have joined, and you can reach out to them and welcome them. I'm going to click on Donna. I can see the order details. I can see all the things that she enrolled with, and I can go through the process now of coming up and doing a follow-up now. I can schedule a follow-up later. That follow-up later is basically allowing you to schedule a reminder for you to follow up with that person if you don't do it right now. And if you maybe reached out to this person by phone or through a separate instance, you can just mark this as completed, and that'll mark that task completed for you. Again, if I click follow up now, that will actually take you to this step where you'll see that there's a pre-written message. Again, you can either use this message that's provided to you, or you can use and create your own templated messages here and save them for future use. I also want to point out that you can also browse through the media library that lives within the Prospect by LegalShield app. If I click Browse All, and if there was a resource or something that I wanted to include, I could easily find that here. I can search for that resource and include it and send it with that message that I send them, welcoming them to my team. Now, as we go down our completed section, I won't go into that because I don't have any completed yet, but this is basically going to be a history of all the follow-ups and completed tasks that you've done within Pulse. So again, Pulse is going to be a great resource for you all to use, again, to support your customers, to improve overall retention with those customers, with that members in pre-cancel bucket. Will also allow you to reach out to new associates and new members as they're enrolling. All of that's going to be simple and easy to do here within Pulse. We hope that you enjoy using this feature.
Hello, LegalShield family. This is Dr. Sonia Lowe from Houston, Texas, one of the many ring earners here within the family. I am so excited. I get to talk to you today about bonus money. To be specific, the Build Your Dream incentive. See, this isn't just about income. It is a game changer. The Build Your Dream incentive is actually designed to reward consistent effort, focused activity, and leadership. And trust me, it pays off. See, Brad and I have earned over $90,000 through this incentive alone. And if we can do it, so can you. I want you to think about something. What would you do with extra bonus money? Maybe pay off debt faster? Maybe you'd like to build your savings or your emergency fund, or take a long-awaited vacation. Maybe you'd like to invest in your business or your future. Or if you're like Brad and I, we wanted to create more freedom and peace of mind. Now, when you go after this incentive, you're not just chasing a bonus family. You're building the life you imagine. So I want you to lean in. See, the opportunity is right in front of you. So my question to you is, how big are you willing to dream? See, there's been so many who've actually earned, and so I cannot wait for them to scroll so you can see who they are. To all of our recent Build Your Dream earners, congratulations. We see you. We want to celebrate you, and we are cheering you on as you continue to raise the bar. Let's go build those dreams together. Once again, congratulations.
Hello, LegalShield Independent Associate family, Cliff Malloy here, and I'm honored today to have the opportunity to speak to retention from a team builder's perspective. And listen, you all know, we all know that retention is, having good retention for the business that's written, our personal business, organizational business, is very important because it's directly tied to our income. The better our retention, the more income we'll earn on the activities we engage in and all of the things around that, right? So advanced earnings, overrides, certainly residual income is big. That's tomorrow's stuff, right? So we do today for a better and more productive and more profitable tomorrow. But it's also tied to the incentives, the bonuses, the trips. All of that can be much better enhanced by greater retention. So a friend in the marketplace, Mr. Miguel Bernard on the team and a regional manager in the New York area often says, pay attention to your retention because your retention is your pension. So I thought that's a great idea. And certainly I never forgot that the first time I heard him say it. I'm just going to share a couple of things that I think can be very, very helpful. And one of the most important things I think I constantly share throughout the team and practice in my own business is developing the habit of sharing the membership throughout the month, not just waiting until the end of the month where the sense of urgency is there to get that business in. Because if you tend to wait till the last moment of the month for bonus qualifications or performance club, often it's not only stressful for us, I mean, because I hate that, right? I hate that stress. It's not only stressful for us personally, but it's also stressful for that potential prospect, because we're asking them to take a look at the service or to make a decision or just flat out to get the membership for our reasons. And it loses its touch with regard to having that member feel like this is something they're deciding for themselves because they see the ultimate value. So if you're sharing the membership and looking to do quality presentations from the very beginning of the month, you're not going to have that stress, and you can have fun. You can enjoy the exposure process and just have fun getting the word out here about the service. Will everyone become a member? Absolutely not. But we can control who we share it with, and ultimately they may get the membership today, they may get the membership tomorrow, right? If you don't get them in the wash, you can get them in the rinse, so to speak. I understand the value of our membership right up front, and when someone asks me, what does that membership cost, I often, respond by saying the cost of a LegalShield membership is not having it. So let me sit down with you and share with you what it is and how it works, and ultimately, the membership may not even be for you. It may not be for you. You may not, decide to get it right now, and that's okay. And let them know that, right? That's not something salespeople do. It may not be for you, and that's okay. But by sharing with you, you might know someone or be able to recognize someone who may need access to the services, and you can refer them to me. And there might be something in it for you by doing that. So that's phenomenal. People really are nice and they will help you if you ask them, for that and not directly, because people don't want to be sold, but we love to buy if we see a value in it. So do more exposures. I mean, we talk about doing 2 exposures a day in the activity, right? If you really develop the habit of getting 2 people in front of this information every single day. Now, of course, the easiest way to do that is to send out a video link. And that's great. That's phenomenal. That's something. But I think the most effective is to personally sit down with someone on a one-to-one basis and present the LegalShield membership, the legal plan, the ID Shield plan, even the opportunity. By meeting with someone in person, not only are you building trust with that individual, but there's more focus in the presentation, right? If I send a link, and they go to look at it, they can press on it, they can get distracted, it could still be going, or they could just have something on their mind. If I'm sitting down and meeting with you, I'm meeting with you. And if you get distracted temporarily, if the phone rings or someone pulls your attention away, I just sit back and wait for you to come back to this thing, and we go right back in. And I know we're controlling the pace of the situation. The sit down should be relatively short. It shouldn't be you trying to explain everything from your mouth. You should be pointing to something, right? I often say if you can read, read from the flip book, read from the placemat brochure or the flat sheet, press play on your phone or on a tablet, let them see the video right there, right? So you're bringing the information, you're not doing the information. And that's more duplicatable if they ultimately turn around and decide to become an associate. They'll realize that's something I can do. But by that simple thing and deciding and developing the habit to present the membership every day throughout the month, if you just did 1 or 2 exposures, right? I'm not even going to stress you, but just do something every day. By doing that, you're going to do between 30 and 60 exposures for the month. You can't do 30 and 60 exposures and not write a bunch of memberships and recruit a few associates. You will be Performance Club every single month. You will be month ahead every single month. And by doing this and teaching this, you'll build a team of folks who do the same thing, thereby qualifying on a regular basis. And you will have a more solid integrity score. That's what I refer to as personal retention, is our business integrity score. So personal sit downs are key, and bring breath mints. I'm just saying, if you see your prospect you're sitting with doing a presentation, if their eyes are blinking real fast, you might be a little tart. You know what I mean? So make sure you're fresh and present this membership and your retention will stay high. Just focus on the right things, right? Keep the main thing, as Mr. Frank Cohen used to always say. God bless, guys. Let's go make it happen. And you know it's hot if you keep making it do what it do. God bless.
LegalShield family, hello. Another month has come and gone, and I'm so excited that we're all here together to hear the latest announcement from our amazing home office, but that we get to come together in celebration, and I get to help us launch into the bonus buster category. And so I want you to get excited. I want you to light up the chat for all of these individuals that are about to be recognized. And what I want you to take note to is that the individuals, our top 10 bonus busters, I want you to think about what it took for them to get there, what it took when it comes to consistency, when it comes to focus, when it comes to the level of impact that they are going out there and making. And so recognize to be on this amazing leader board is a signification. It is a symbol of the work that is being done out there. And so often we hear when the mailman is in your neighborhood. And I love that because this is proof. We are seeing what is possible when you go out there and you remain consistent, you're intentional, you stay focused, and you really go out there and help other people win. And so I'm super excited that together we get to recognize our bonus busters, our top 10 bonus buster leaderboard. And so please again, help me light up the chat in congratulations and in celebrating our top 10 bonus buster qualifiers.
Hey, LegalShield family, Melissa Peters here. Happy February. I know many of you heard our announcements in the January kickoff communication show regarding our Ruby incentives, but I want to reinforce those because I truly believe that February, well, we were ending a year, starting a year, we had a lot going on, and I want to make sure that you're taking full advantage of every incentive that you can while you're working your business. I want you to write goals so you can strive to hit those milestones and earn the incentives along the way. So first and foremost, these incentives are for Ruby Associates. If you ask, well, what is a Ruby Associate? If you are not a Sapphire or Emerald Elite Solutions Producer Associate or a licensed agent contracted with us to market our services, you're a Ruby Associate, and these incentives are for you. So it starts with our New Groups Open incentive for 2026. So this is for a new group or new groups that you open during the year of 2026. So if you haven't already opened one, well, we can start with your first one, okay? How it works is you attend the small group level 1 certification training. You can find that training on sbsgtraining.com. It's listed right here at the bottom of this slide, sbsgtraining.com. Get registered so you can come and learn how to actually make your list of small groups, small businesses. How do you approach them? How do you present to them? We'll teach you all that stuff in the training. So get registered. Get your teams registered. By attending the training, you check the box that unlocks, right, the potential, if you will, for these incentives. Once you've attended that training and you go out and you open a qualified new group, which is simply here on the slide, you'll see qualified new groups. Payroll is only 3 memberships and $100 in premium. Or if it's self-pay, it's 3 memberships and $150 in premium for that group. But opening up your first group, it's a $200 bonus. Now, of course, you're going to earn the commission that you have on the group while you're marketing the services. But this is in addition to that. If you use one of our field trainers, and I sure do hope that if you're new, you'll use a field trainer, well, we'll actually give you an additional $100 because we know by using a field trainer, it's going to increase your chances of marketing services and it's going to, well, shorten your learning curve in the process. So we always like to say you're going to earn while you're learning. If you open up your second group, it's an additional $250. Use a field trainer, it's an additional $100. And if you open up your third group for this year, it's an additional, as you can see here, $300, and using a field trainer is going to give you an additional $100. But that's not all. You're going to get paid on your first one. You're going to get paid on your second one. You're going to get paid on your third one, but you're also going to get paid on your 5th one and your 10th one for the year. So make a goal. Right now, make a goal to hit your first new group if you haven't already, and let's take it from there. And by the way, remember, these are cumulative, right? As you hit them, you earn them. That's not all. We also have our Ruby Hit and Earn. I love this one. This is going to walk us through the process of Ruby to Sapphire. And we're going to celebrate you at every milestone you hit on this incentive. So attending that training unlocks this potential as well. And so once you go out and you write at least $500 in either group or small business premium, it's a $100 bonus. You could do that with your first group. Not only did you get your group incentive, but you also got your level 1 hit and earn. If you did it once, you can do it twice. Write another $500. We're going to pay you out another $150. You do that at every level of the incentive. When you hit qualified, which is the first level, we're going to send you a pin, a Ruby pin. I hope you wear it proud, and we're going to celebrate you. When you hit level 4, which we call our Ruby Elites, you're going to get another pin, a special pin with 2 rubies in it. Once again, celebrating you along the way. And hitting level 7 positions you to be a Sapphire in 2027. Now, every one of these milestones, every one of these bonuses pay out along the way, and they are cumulative. So make sure you write a game plan of when do you want to hit these levels and how much of this bonus money do you want. But I don't want to forget about an incentive that is wrapping up at the end of this month, and that's called our full service Punta Cana leaderboard. Listen, the top 75 full service associates on this leaderboard, well, as long as you check all the boxes, hit the minimum requirements, the minimal activity requirements, you have LegalShield Advantage, you have the right persistency, you've done all the things you're supposed to do, you're going to be able to pack your bags, right, with one and go to Punta Cana. I was looking at the leaderboard the other day. Family, there's a lot of people on the top of that leaderboard that you have a lot of great points. You're in a great position, but maybe you're missing 1 or 2 things on that minimal activity requirement checklist. Get the flyer. Make sure you're tracking this. We don't want you to miss out on going on that trip. If you have questions, email us at fullservicetraining@pplsi.com and we'll make sure to get your questions answered. The next one is our Ruby New Groups Getaway, also to Punta Cana. This is our top 25 Ruby producers. It ends the end of this month, February 28th. I was looking at the leaderboard. This leaderboard, you could be making the decision to do this today, and you can hit one of those top positions. All you have to do is go out there and write qualified new groups. Now we're using 2025 qualified new groups as the baseline because, well, it started in 2025. And so that's 2 unique memberships and $150 in premium. And if you go out there and get yourself on that top 25 leaderboard, you also make sure that you have a LegalShield Advantage. You make sure your persistency is good. And you also will be able to pack a bag and take somebody with you to Punta Cana. You could have just enrolled as an associate, as part of our family just today. And you have an opportunity to be on that trip by hitting, I should say, one of these top 25 positions. So family, I really want you to take advantage of all of these incentives. My team, we're here to support you, our training team. We actually have over 100, about 105 trainers on our team today. We have senior regional trainers, we have regional trainers, and an army of field trainers. Plug into us. We're here to support you. The group scoop we do every Monday morning at 10 a.m., unless it's a holiday or if we're bumping up against the communication show, we'll adjust it slightly. But every other week, 10 a.m. Central, Let's Chat Small Biz, the Field Training Academy call. We have 2 of those every Tuesday, one for East Coast, one for West Coast. So we're going to be there every week to help coach you if you need some coaching as a field trainee. We do Facebook Lives because, well, frankly, we don't want you to go in a weekend on our Facebook Live Fridays with questions. We're going to answer those questions for you. Save the dates. We have Sales Masterclass. That's 90 quick minutes of sales tips, sales scripts, and product knowledge and Q&A. Join us. Write down these dates. Do not miss it. Those dates, 10 a.m. Central, chatwiththepros.com. We record those too, by the way, and we post them in Ellis Engage under training. And we have advanced product training. Now listen, advanced product training is something you cannot miss. Your team cannot miss. We only have 4 a year, and we have one coming up this month, February 21st. You can register by going to sgsbtraining.com. We have one 10 a.m. We kick it off on February 21st, 10 a.m. Eastern. We kick another one off 10 a.m. Central. We kick another one off at 10 a.m. Pacific. And make sure you register for whichever one you want to attend. But by registering, you will receive the recording of all 3 trainers. Now listen, these trainers are no joke. They're superstars. We have on the West Coast, we have Linda Masoli, Chris Miller, Louise Brown. Central, we have Brad Walker, Tanya Mack, Ken Roebuck. And in East, we have James Worthy, Delano Paul, and Kelly Rowe. Just by registering, pick one you want to attend, but you'll get the recording of all 3 trainings, which means 9 trainers to coach you. And the topic is basic, preferred, and premium, our core network plans, the plans that we go out there and sell to our friends and our family on a daily basis. So make sure you're registered. 3 hours. These trainers will pour into you, right, to make sure you and your team understand the product. And once again, if there's anything myself or the training team can do to help you and your teams, email us at fullservicetraining@pplsi.com. Thank you, and I hope you have a great month.
Last month, there was a special convention promotion. Associates who registered by January the 19th were entered into a drawing for 2 chances to win a 3-night hotel stay at one of our host hotels for the main event dates of the 2026 International Convention in New Orleans. And we announced that all associates who registered by January 31st will now receive a special gift at registration when they attend the event. And now, it's time to find out who our lucky winners are of the 3-night hotel stay. Are you ready? All right, let's go to the hopper. All right, our first winner is out of the state of California. They are a director. Their upline platinums are Kevin and Akia Mack. Please help me congratulate Anne Baloo. You just won a 3-night hotel stay at a host hotel for the International Convention. All right, let's draw our second winner. And our second winner is out of the state of Washington. They are also at the director level. They are in tag team. Please help me congratulate Sandra Phillips. Congratulations, Sandra, on winning a 3-night hotel stay during the International Convention. Our team will be in touch with both of you shortly to provide you with all the details. Now, let's learn more about why you should be in New Orleans.
What's going on, LegalShield family? This is Marcus Twine here, one of your many ring earners with this amazing company. And guys, listen, I am personally excited to be able to invite you to one of the biggest events in 2026, and that's our International LegalShield Convention. Guys, if you're not yet registered, right now is the time to get registered. Not now, but like Mr. Farbell says, right now, right? So visit LegalShieldAssociate.com/convention to register. Again, LegalShieldAssociate.com/convention to register. Tickets are $129. They also have discounted room blocks that are open up until the 28th of February or before they sell out, okay? And then also when you register, make sure that you add a specialized training certification to your bucket, right? There's gonna be a plethora of training from small business to networking. And if you're already registered, all you have to do is simply click already registered, and then you modify the registration so that way you can add your sessions you want to add. So be sure to add those sessions. Now the last part, guys, and I'm excited to share, is we have our Executive Director Gala, guys. This is an earned and exclusive experience for those who qualify Executive Director 2 out of the 3 months or your Emerald Elite Associates. You must be pre-registered for this event to get to that gala. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited because LegalShield just continues to take it to another level every single year. All right, guys, this event is all about positioning, recognition, and really just catching more fire that we already have. And so I don't know about you, I'm very excited about New Orleans. I look forward to seeing you in April. Y'all make sure you get registered. Make sure you get your team registered, and let's run the play. All right, talk to you soon.
This is where you learn from the best of the best. If we want to grow and expand our business at LegalShield, you must be at the convention.
Hearing people's testimonials up on stage, everyone has a different story. You're just not getting that from home.
My mind is blown. The love and the family feel.
Once the mind expands, there's no contracting back.
I am definitely ready for New Orleans. I'm registered and I'll be there.
Guess what? We have some new ring earners in the LegalShield family. Now, what is a ring earner? It is someone who has eclipsed a certain income level in their business, starting at $50,000 in a 12-month period, then $100,000 in a 12-month period, $150,000, $200,000, $250,000, all the way up to over $2 million a year. And so we have some new ring earners in LegalShield. Please help me congratulate them.
Hello, LegalShield. Hans Facito home here out of Maryland. I wanted to come on and say thank you. Thank you for this recognition. Thank you for the opportunity to be recognized. I understand the engine behind what we do is the organization. So I want to send a special thank you to the team and those who are stepping up and build their goals and their legacy by following the phenomenal leadership we have within the LegalShield team. I want to thank you to the co-founders and the CEO and everyone behind the process, the engine that continues to turn. I can't wait to celebrate every single one of you. Congratulations on your success. Remember, every single win count. Celebrate every single win. I look forward to seeing you at the next event. God bless you and Godspeed.
Oh my goodness, there's so much to celebrate. You know, in LegalShield, once you've eclipsed over $1 million in personal income, you get inducted into the Millionaires Club. And not only at 1 million, but at 2 million, 5 million, 10 million and beyond, it just keeps going. And so we have new Millionaire Club members. Please stand up and cheer with me for our new LegalShield Millionaire Club members.
Well, thank you for tuning into the show today. You heard a lot of talk on the show today about the convention, probably more than normal because right now is the time when people make their decisions. You're about 2.5 months out, plenty of time to book an airline ticket, plenty of time to get your hotel room, plenty of time to get you and your team registered for convention. But time is running out. This time next month, it's going to be a lot less time before convention. And we know, which is why we talk about it so much, that the key to this business is having your associates plugged in. And there is no better place to get them plugged in than the 2026 International Convention. So big decisions are made at big events. And there's no bigger event than this one that's coming up. So make a decision today to get registered. And if you're already registered, maybe you're one of the thousands of associates who are already registered, put the focus on actually reaching out to your team and inviting them to come to convention. You'd be surprised how many people have no intention of going to the convention until you call them and explain to them why you're so excited about this event and that you're going to be there and that you want to spend time with them at the convention, game planning and helping them build their business in 2026. That personal reach out, that personal connection can make all the difference. At the beginning of the show, I said that it's a short month, and it is. And so it's important that you get off to a fast start. Set your goals by the 15th of the month. Where do you want to be? Do you already want to be PC qualified by the 15th? Do you already want to be the senior director or executive director by the 15th? What do you want to get done early this month so that you can make that run heading into the convention? So make it a great February. Set your goals right now. It's all about taking action. Stay plugged into the system. Get out to your live events, your weekly events in your area, your fast start trainings with your new associates, your super Saturdays. Stay plugged into the fire. I'll be personally later this month in February in Houston, Texas on February the 21st. Can't wait to see all the associates out there. Who do you know in Houston? Who can you plug in even if you're not from Houston? What guests do you know? Who can you invite out? And you can do that for all the super Saturdays as you go to our events calendar and follow our leaders all across North America. So let's make it a great February, everyone, and we'll see you next month on The Communication Show.